Greetings and welcome to my channel. I don't fucking know. My name is Nikki and I am going to be doing a mukbang today. This is a weird one. I woke up around 1:30. I just had a breast augmentation and a face type procedure on the 22nd of December, and I have been taking pain medicine. I actually do need to take my 5 p.m. meds now, but before I do that, let me just give a brief overview of everything I have. I have eggs and cheese, so it's egg, ham, and cheese. I have Canadian bacon, which is just ham, but I like my ham toasted and roasted. I have biscuits. These are the layered biscuits. I have spray butter, which I used to literally eat this shit by itself when I was younger. I would just like it was a breast spray, I would just eat it up. And I know this is, I think, is a Mexican thing, eating Doritos and eggs. It may not be, but it is a Nikki thing. My family loves to eat Doritos and eggs. And with that, I literally begged I kind of begged my mother to go to the bazaar with me so I could get elote. So here I have elote. I asked them not to put in the sour cream because your girl, I'm white, but I ain't that white. And then while I was there, so this is the elote and the hot Cheetos, but I didn't want them to get soggy, so I asked for the hot Cheetos on the side. So with my elote, it's fresh corn, nacho cheese, Parmesan cheese, and mayo. Then I have horchata, and then I have just an extra elote as well for later on, just so I don't have to keep asking people to take me on rides because I can't really go anywhere because I'm on pain meds. And then I have my favorite ocean spray, which is the white cran strawberry. So before I even start, I need to actually pause and get some Parmesan cheese. As y'all know, I love my Parmesan cheese, so I'm gonna pause in a second. But here are the sauces that they gave me. She said the lighter one is the spicier one. This is the more mild, and here is the little seasoning that I like to put on top. So I will be right back to get my Parmesan. So I am back, and I'm going to take my 5 p.m. pills. It's like 5:20 now, but as long as I take them right. And I'm not taking any of my pain medications yet until I've finished eating. But now we can get into the mukbang. So this is a bit odd one. It's a breakfast and elote. So here I'm just gonna mix it up. Mix up all the cheese and mayo. They put a little bit too much mayo for my liking, but I think the extra Parmesan will help. And it's fresh corn too. Reaching over to the side is kind of like hurting me a lot. I love my Parmesan. And let's see if we open this up, if they gave us if there's more corn we can steal. Yes, there is. So we're gonna steal more of the corn. Okay. I am happy with that amount of corn. And I literally today was calling everyone I knew to like see if they could take me to go get elote, because I just really wanted elote today. I don't know what it was, but it just sounded so good. And I think we may trade. And usually they put you can either have the choice of Doritos or the choice of hot Cheetos at the bottom of your elote. But I was gonna have to be driven home and get the whole setup done, so I was just like, let's just keep it on the side. So we'll just put a couple of Cheetos in there, mix it up. Getting this to go is like a sin, having like soggy hot Cheetos. This was so good. And like, I can tell the difference when it's corn out of a can. I hate that shit. Corn out of a can ain't anything. It's nasty to me. When they use corn from the cob, it tastes really good, but I'm a little worried about using the seasonings and getting it too spicy. We'll see how that goes. gives off like a limey taste. I'm not that big of a fan of lime. I actually hate lime, so we won't do that. But I do want to try out the different spices. Gosh, damn. So we'll finish up this with a Dorito. It's just limey. I'm glad I didn't cover my stuff with it. And now we're gonna mix up the spice. Mexicans love their spice or their lime. It's just so limey. Trying to get rid of all of it. I'll put that in a corner. Ugh. Literally tastes like lime. Ugh. I'm gonna get some of my horchata. Oh, that's heavy. Excuse me. And horchata, if you've never had it, it's a lot like rice pudding. So it's like a rice milk, and it has a little bit of cinnamon in it. I kind of want to put a little bit more of like cinnamon sugar in it, but that'll be for later if there's enough. It's just a really, really sweet milk. And I don't like milk. So I would say it's more of like a almond milkish. Doesn't taste like milk. It's more like almond milk, and it tastes like rice pudding. in liquid form. That's so good. Now here's the spiciest of them all. This is really hard for someone who just got their boobies done. Ah. And this is the spiciest. Gotta be careful with those bags. Alright, let's see how it goes. And if it tastes like lime, I'm gonna cry. Doesn't taste like lime, but it is hot. It's got a really big kick. But I like it. And this is where the horchata really helps. Because it is very spicy. But I like it. I'm half Mexican, so I really try to feel my heritage with going with the spices and trying to like up my levels. Woo! That is spicy. I think I may as well just take this whole thing off. Like my neck breathes. So I got face tight, which well, it also came with face tight, which I didn't pay for it, but so just know, I apologize. Let me pause this. I have a loogie. I hate the sound of loogies, so excuse me. Be back in a moment. So I had face tight and a breast augmentation, and when I was signing the consent forms for face tight, they said that if there is fat there, they will remove the fat with liposuction. So I signed the consent for that. I did not pay for liposuction. Liposuction is another, with the bundled price and paying up front, it probably would be about $1,500. And I did not pay for that. So I got face tight, where they literally shove a needle and have a laser go like, I don't know, it's just fucking scary. If you really want to scare yourself and trigger yourself with like mutilating videos of the doctors and like stuff like that, look up face tight, because that shit will rock your world. But I had face tight and I got liposuction, so I have a recessed chin, so now I have just a tiny chin. And I have 3 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, and they're dissolvable, so they'll fall out whenever they're good to go. So I wear the compression just to help keep everything uptight. So they said that if I really wanted to, I could get a chin implant. But listen to this, getting my boobs done as well as a chin implant would be $12,000. Your girl saved money, and I have money like that, but like all of that money to go to just my body, not just yet. I need more of a cushion for my home, my car, I got other bills to pay, and face tight right now is a good starting point. So if I do need a chin implant, then I'll get a chin implant later in life when I got the buku money for that. But maybe it'll be cheaper because I'm not paying another another $5,000 to $6,000 on my boobs. So I went, my doctor or office that I had my procedure at is called North Texas of Plastic Surgery. So I recommend them. My doctor was Dr. Bedoya. I got 450 cc's and I'm actually pretty happy. My boobs, as all women, are not the same. We're not the same size, and so before the operation, he let me know that he would be maybe putting in different size implants. But I called them after the fact and asked them what my cc's were, and they told me both boobs were 450 cc. So I was kind of a little annoyed and / worried, but they told me that before the doctor puts in the implants, he puts in sizers to see like how they will look after the fact of the implant. And the thing is just like, when you pay for boobs, of course you want them perfect, but the thing is like God or the creator or my mother didn't make me perfect, the way I wanted to. So I can't expect a doctor to make everything 110% my way and my perception of how I should look. So, and again, I'm still in the healing process. My right boob is, I feel like, a lot bigger, or not a lot bigger, but it's a little bigger than my left. But that could also be my swelling. But I don't remember which boob was bigger before my surgery, so I'm gonna have to go back and look through pictures to see, but I really don't know. But I am happy with the results. The pain, it has gone down quite a bit. I do have muscle spasms that hurt really bad, where it kind of just takes your breath away, but then I have also just the pain of the under where the incision was. So I was also signed the consent of having my video and before and afters on their Instagram page. So it is put under one of their stories. So if you go to look up Dr. Bedoya or something like that, and look under augmentations. I am somewhere under the story. I believe it's called breast augmentation 4 or something like that. Should be like the second or third one on their story. But there are several women and maybe men or they thems on there. So you'll maybe find me. I don't think they posted my chin on there, but I was just glad that I was posted. I was like, woohoo! So I was able to send my friends and family my boobs on Instagram, and I was like, that's me! So I was just really happy and excited about that. Excited. I actually prayed last night just for the blessings that I've been given. I this year had an accomplishment of getting my first tattoo, and I got my boobs and my chin done, paying that all myself. I have a new car that I put a down payment on and I'm still making payments on. And I'm just really proud of myself and where I've been. It's been a struggle getting here for sure. And of course talking a lot kind of takes your breath away. And they said you need to work on deep breaths too. But there have been ups and downs just like life has, and I'm just really thankful to have the job I have right now. My manager is very flexible, and I let him know about my procedure and my compression for my face, and let him know for meetings if it's necessary. I can be visible if needed, or I can wear like my face coverings and my like a scarf over myself and a mask. And there may have been needed that I go into the office for something, but of course I'm going to be on painkillers and not really available to go in. So he's coming in from another state with other people to come work on stuff. So I'm just very blessed to be where I'm at and have a company that and a boss that supports me and wants me to feel better. Even though they don't know the procedures I've done, they just want me to get better, and it doesn't matter to them what it is. And also, because of I'm not on social media or I don't read the news, but I have been wearing a mask anytime I go anywhere. I've never not worn a mask. You can see in some of my videos where I've gone on rants about work and people in general not wearing masks, and I'm very pro-mask. And I'm always wearing a mask. And I am vaccinated, and I plan on getting my booster in February once I'm fully recovered with everything and I'm like good to go. So I do plan on getting my booster. But even still, I still have been wearing my mask. But I've heard of, I guess there's a new variant. I don't even know the name. I think it's something. I don't know. But they have now told the office that we need to stay home and work from home until the 18th. And I'm so excited about that because now I don't have to show people my garment for my face, you know? So I may ask my dad to drive me to work so I can at least see my boss and let him know or help out as much as I can. I will be on medication, but I should still be good enough to work. Like right now I'm on medication and I'm talking, I'm eating, I'm doing what needs to be done. So there is a way. It's just needing to be able to have a ride to go to work. So that's the only like dilemma currently. But I haven't talked to my dad about that. So we'll see. But I've really been wanting to watch some movies, and I want to watch like all the Scooby-Doo movies, the live action ones, and I also want to watch The Emperor's New Groove. So hopefully that's on Netflix. They take so many stuff, they put so much stuff on Netflix and take it back off, and it's just really sad. So I don't know, I'm just looking forward to what's to come. I do have future things that I want to do to my body and to myself. And while I was praying yesterday, I thanked God for the canvas that He gave me. People like to say, or the create, whatever you like to say, people like to say you were made perfect, but we were given free will. And I'm just very thankful that my body is still moving, still breathing, even after all the shit and all the pain I've put it through, and the neglect, the hate. It's still there for me. Even on days that I wished it would die myself. And there were many, many days where I would ask God to kill myself or to just take me out. This is a weird mukbang, but I have just been so thankful that that never happened, and I'm still here, eating my elote, recovering from my procedure, looking forward to my future ones that I plan on doing. And I haven't really talked to God or whoever in a long time, and I just had to say and like tell them people's names of how thankful I am for these people in my life, you know? People that don't have to love me, people who don't have to check in on me. I'm just very thankful for them. So now on a higher and happier note, the next things I want for myself, I want to get new glasses. I haven't gotten glasses in probably a year or two, probably before COVID. So I definitely want to get new glasses. Then I want to get my tattoo has faded on my lower fingers right here. And that's okay with me. I wanted it to be very thin, and I was aware that it would fade. And that's fine because like I don't want it to be too prominent, especially as a working woman. And I will have rings for these top 3. So I have rings that will hide those, but I would like these to be visible. So I have a free touch-up consultation that I can do before the 3 months is over. So I'm going to do that in February. Again, once I'm recovered with everything. And then I would like to get laser hair removal. And I would like, if you're a person that doesn't like to have like women talk about their bodies or talk about sexual things, this is not the place for you. But women have hair on their nipples, and maybe some don't, but Mexican women, people that have very thick and dark hair do. So I want to get my hair removal on my nips. I don't want my hair removed on my underarms right now. I don't shave. And I was kind of wondering if they shaved me before I went in for my surgery, because I was like, maybe it's my boobs that I couldn't see, but there's still hair there. I don't want to remove my hair there. I want to get my mustache removed, get laser hair removal on my mustache. Then I would like laser hair removal on my calves, because on my calves I have black hair. And my thighs, I still have blonde hair, so I'm not worried about my calves. And then I would like to have a landing strip. And if you don't know what that means, then I'm not going to clarify. But I would like to have a landing strip and everything else cleaned up. I don't want anything done to my behind because that's a no-go area. Very personal here. But looking forward to laser hair removal. And then I also want to get some fangs. So with that, people think of fangs as like these long ones that are gonna be like all the way down. I just would like to have more prominent canines. I don't want them like long, but I just want prominent canines. So my canines are very sanded down, and so I would like them to be a little bit more prominent. So once I do that, I'm going on January 18th to get my lips redone and get filler on my lips. Then I had 3 piercings in a row on my ears, but I got them all in like a spin. I already had my first done when I was a baby, and I got my second and thirds done in the same month, and I don't recommend that. So I think towards the end of the year or like towards the summer, I'll be getting my thirds done, and I will not be doing anything to the tops of my ears. I had, I believe, my helix done, but that son of a gun hurt so much, especially with like putting on my motorcycle helmet or putting on and off face mask. So maybe once COVID's done in a couple of years, I'll get that. But for now, just like my earlobes done. And then I would also, let's see, what else would I like? I kind of already like went on a tangent of, is there anything else I'm missing? I want a BBL in like 5 years, but I feel like I may need to gain more weight to have that happen. So that'll be like a 5-year thing from now. So I really won't worry about that too much now. But what else? Oh, I want to also, my nips are currently pierced. They are horizontal, but I would like to get them vertical so I have crosses. Thankfully, my nurses were able to put them back in after my procedure. God bless them. So I'm very excited about that. And I would like to have the verticals as well and make them look like a cross. And I think I may do that towards like the end of the year, or maybe in 2023. I just need to make sure my girls are all healed, no issues with them or anything. But I think after the 6-month mark, I should be good. But it'll probably be like in the October time frame or something. But, oh, and I don't know when, but I would also like to get scarification. I think that's really cool. If you don't know what it is, beware of watching it, because it is like a tattoo, but they take off the couple of layers of your skin, and then it's like an open wound. It'll scab and heal, and then you'll have the scar as your tattoo. So I would like to do scarification as well. I don't know when I would do that or what. I don't know if I'd want to do it this year. I don't know. Sounds pretty cool. I don't even know what I would want to get. Now that I'm thinking about it, I may want to get a scorpion on my hip bone, like going down my calf a little bit, but I feel like that's gonna be the worst spot to heal because you have your underwear, your pants that you're taking on and off all the time. I guess you could wear a dress, but as a woman, or as myself, I need to wear underwear for discharge. So, because women have discharge, it is a natural thing. It doesn't mean you're wet and horny or anything. It's just natural. Women have discharge. So, I don't know. I haven't even really thought about it. Preferably not anywhere people can see as of yet. I'd probably want it hidden or like on my stomach. Maybe I could have it under my boobs or something because I don't wear bras anyways. But let me tell you, before I had my piercings for my boobs, I got them when I was 18 before I went into college. Before that, I had no feeling in my nips at all. It was just like you're touching my back of my hand, my arm. Didn't feel like anything. I never got the sexual aspect of it. When I got them pierced, I thought I had feeling in them. I thought I did, and like I would have like sexual feelings, but now let me tell you, having them done, my boobs done, my nips are so fucking sensitive, it hurts. It literally hurts. Like, I had to buy like a bra. This is a 40 one, so it's like a bigger one, because I don't want anything to like just hold me or support me. I don't need anything to support me. I'm already supported. Those bitches are perky. I don't need nothing. But I just needed like a barrier so like nothing would like rub or touch against them, because I tried to wear a dress with them and it was painful. So I thought I had sensitivity before, but now this is a whole new sensitivity I've never ever felt. And I don't think I like it. I'd much rather have nothing than this, because now I'm just like, holy crap, it hurts. And now my food's cold because I talk a lot. So these are my mukbangs. Smells so good. And I feel bad for my breakfast because I don't even feel like I'm gonna eat it. But I do enjoy just talking about just normal things about women. Because a lot of people just don't like talking about that stuff. Or maybe it's just society. If it makes you look like a whore or something. When it's just your body and your choice. And who says you can't talk about your body? America and Texas. Or you can't do what you want with your body. That reminds me. I currently am on birth control. I've been celibate for 2 years. I do not want kids at all. My biggest fear, I think maybe all women's biggest fear, is being raped. And I have before. And I don't ever want to have kids. So whenever my IUD expires, I want to get my eggs burned. I want to get my tubes tied. I want to get something to make it to where I will never be able to have kids. So that is something else that I plan for my future. But Texas and maybe other states, or maybe it's just America, won't allow you to do that. They tell you you have to have kids first. You have to be a certain age. And it's just like, don't you see the human population and how overcrowded it is already? And I don't mean to be a bitch when I say this, but like, I was raised Catholic, and you read about all of the, what's the best way to say this? All of the diseases, and I don't know the best way to say it. There was like a storm that was full of cicadas or crickets or something. Then all of like just read the Bible. There was a whole bunch of shit. I haven't read the Bible in so long, but there was a whole bunch of diseases pushed towards humans to try to clear them out, especially like Noah's Ark and stuff. And it's just like, maybe this is clearing out the human population, you know, human population control. But it's just like, why can't humans have the choice to do that? Or why can't women have the choice to do that? Or maybe I need to find the right doctor, because I don't want to be on birth control anymore. Being a woman and being on periods sucks so much. It sucks that that's our life. But unfortunately, it is how we are created. Yeah, my breakfast has definitely been abandoned. But if you've never tried Elote and hot Cheetos or Doritos, you're definitely missing out. I got invited to do something for the New Year's Eve to go to a bar. But I'm not gonna want to go to a bar and just sit there and listen to music. Cause I want to be on pain pills. I can't even freaking drink. Which is valid. I shouldn't be drinking on pain pills. Or maybe I should. I'm joking. Do as your doctor's directed. But I think I'm just gonna be home, chilling. And I can't drive while on pain pills. I kind of want to go see my grandparents, but their house is not as cold as mine. My house right now is 51 degrees. The best weather ever. I could stay on here longer, but I may be the only one watching this mukbang. So, I'll end it here and just keep eating on my lonesome. Thanks for watching. If you are here, let me know if you plan on getting anything done to yourself. If you want tattoos, any body modification, if you plan on getting a car, if you plan on getting a house, let me know. And you can disagree with my ethics or morals or prerogatives, but it's my life, it's my choice. You can say what you want, it's your opinion, and you're valid in your own thoughts. But I'm gonna do me, and no one else will be able to do me, because I'm a celibate queen, and I appreciate myself. And I'm happy to say that I'm starting to appreciate my body more. And it really is a temple. And I think making yourself how you want and giving yourself more things to look forward to and like treasure of your body, I think can make you more powerful and make your will stronger. Especially with having people treat you the way you wanted to be treated, or telling yourself that your respect for yourself should be higher. And I know it shouldn't be based off of material things, but we are human and that's what we do. So let it be how it is. And if you've read my sign behind me, it's a draft that says, "Do you want a neck with somebody horny?" I have several of these signs around my house that are just really fun that I found at my thrift store. But only if they consent. And I do not. So with that, thanks for watching my channel. I don't fucking know. I hope you have a good night. And stay safe out there if you're going to do anything for New Year's. But have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye, uglies.